Alright guys, back again for the next part. As you can see, I have the Estus Flask +2 now. I think I was still at +1 in the last part, but you know, I forgot what point it was, but I picked up another undead bone shard and burned it at the shrine bonfire. You know, so now my flask should heal even more. And I've removed the Estus ring in favor of a different ring, which I will... misinterpreted the radius of that a bit more. I've replaced it with this ring. Oops. Which basically what it does is it boosts the power of miracles, so like my heal, essentially. Things like that. That are under the designation of miracle shall do, you know, to be more effective, essentially. Wow. His suicide did not go well, did it? Not only did he not really do anything to me, but he jumped off a cliff and exploded. Oof. There we go. I mean, I've found it's better. Like, I mean, you can upgrade the torch, as I've said, but it's practically pointless. But I find it's better to just use, you know, the quick fire attack, essentially, and then just do full charge attacks, because they'll be, you know, they'll be caught reeling for a little bit, essentially. And then if they do that jump attack like that, then you can basically just do the full heavy attack on them. Full charge heavy, and should be able to get it slipped right in there without any problems. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the shortcut to get to the direction we need to go, which is, you know, up there and over in that direction. Yeah, of course, I've already passed by that, but I'm going to go over here and, you know, just kill this. I don't remember what these are called. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're, you know, just maggots. Mask amalgamation clump things of maggots. Alright, that guy's taken care of, so we've got ourselves a few extra souls that we wouldn't have had otherwise. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I had this in the previous part, but I switched to the short bow, because essentially it's better for how I was trying to use the bow. Like, essentially, this one, of course, you know, it's got the regular charge, like the longbow I previously had, but it's also got this mode right here where you can quick fire arrows. And quick firing the arrows is way weaker, but essentially this one can also quick fire when doing a dodge roll. And, you know, like with the longbow, you can't do a dodge roll and quick fire afterwards. You still have to go through the long animation. Like, you still have to go through the... Did a quick fire after the dodge there. You still have to go through the long animation like that, basically, with the longbow, even after you do a dodge. And the dodge roll quick fire is actually... Like, it's weaker, of course, but it's not too much weaker. Like, it's stronger than your quick fire attacks, basically. So it's actually pretty good. I mean, I might switch back to the longbow, or, you know, one of the different forms of the longbow. Okay, there's more than one. But the dragon, the bows that are basically used for dragons, like those ones, aren't necessarily going to work as well because you have to anchor them into the ground essentially, and I'm trying to be mobile. Oh, wrong button. I keep forgetting that I don't have the bow like fully, like, I mean it's out, but I keep forgetting that I need to actually set it to where the I press like R1 and the actual bow is in my hands essentially. The only thing is the short bow has it has shorter range than the long bow does. Oops. Yeah, I realized the mistake with my health there, and then I was trying to dodge roll, but essentially, if you keep pressing the attack button, it will lock you into attacks. Like, I will press the attack button twice right now. 1, 2. Oh no. Well, I mean, it depends. Like, certain times it locks you into doing several attacks. There's a window, basically. But especially, for instance, with the, quick firing, if I tap twice, it's going to shoot 2 of the arrows. So it's the case with, some. Excuse me. Man, my vocal cords are killing me. Yeah, no, man. Not gonna get hit by your suicide bomber junk. And what do you know? He ended up down and around in the same places that he did last time. Oh, great. He didn't even do his own purpose. Anyway, time to get back up there. To the, to where my souls are. I'm gonna switch back to the longbow real quick. It's upgraded to +2. As you can see the difference in the base, well, in the current stats. Let me see how much more damage this longbow will do just on its own at the same range that we were at. Excuse me. There we go, remembered to press, so now this should be set. And of course they've got their stupid tracking crossbow bolts that totally move when they definitely shouldn't have moved. Yeah, I mean, I was getting like 30... Oh, okay, we managed to walk far enough to where he walked off. I was getting like 33 at this range with the short bow. And now he's even closer and I'm getting like 68. So yeah, the range fall off is definitely way more noticeable with the short bow. But eventually it won't really matter too much because I'll be close up more often with the short bow, basically. Even if you block, it's not going to be enough. But of course, it doesn't matter because he didn't block. He tried to drink an Estus flask. I did do some farming in between parts. I didn't actually farm for levels, I was just farming for like more materials and spells basically. And I got let's see, where is it? I got the Dark Hand because I'm trying to basically get my myself covered in terms of different damage. Like I picked up Pyromancy, so I'll be able to do fire, like things with fire. But I'm probably going to end up not really using Pyromancy at all in this run, in actuality. What I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to get a specific item that allows you to perform Pyromancy and miracles with the same item. Because Dark Souls 3 actually has an abundance of items that essentially allow you to do two things rather than one thing like normal, essentially. Like, for instance, this staff can only do sorceries. It can't do miracles. But there's a chime called the Crystal Chime, which I use on my other character, which you've probably seen. Well, I mean, some of you are new, I guess, and you may not have seen it. But it allows you to do both of these, essentially, the sorceries and the miracles. Excuse me. But it doesn't allow you to do pyromancy, so you'd still need a pyromancy flame for that. Which, that character, like I said, their starting class was a pyromancer, so they're good as far as pyromancy is concerned. But there's also another item that allows you to do two things called the White Witch's Talisman. And essentially that allows you to do pyromancy and miracles. So I'll be able to keep my my staff here. Or I might switch it for, a different staff. I don't know. And then I'll basically be able to do pyromancies and miracles with the other thing. And then I won't have to bother with getting rid of my crossbow, because the crossbow is pretty good. Having some more range for you. And speaking of crossbows, around this part I'm going to be able to get an even stronger crossbow, which is really good. It's the... excuse me, it's the one they're using. It's called the Arblast or something. I don't know exactly what it's called. Because it's not like I've heard anyone pronounce it, basically. Now let me drink some water. Hopefully that makes my throat feel better. There we go. Aha. Oops. Well, not really oops, that wasn't... Went a lot better than the last time, because the last time I got sandwiched between them and pretty much got beaten to death. I'm not going to bother with those guys over there. No point. And I've already gone up there. Doesn't really do much for me. Excuse me. Should probably take some medicine for my throat. Well, I guess I'm going to do that in between the parts. Of course, the next part might be recorded on an entirely different day, and my throat might be fine. Jeez. Well, I guess I won't do any humming anytime soon, because it seems like if I try to hum for whatever reason, it just kills my vocal cords. So maybe I should get that checked out. I mean, then again, it's not like I'm trying to do anything with my voice. Talking doesn't seem to hurt it, so I guess it's fine. Hold on a second. Mm-hmm. Yep, I see you there. Had a feeling it was an extra. I mean, of course, I've played through this game before, but you know. Always gotta check and see. Couldn't remember. I mean, it's not like I remember everything, you know, from the game, but you know. Alright. Actually making progress. Now, when we get up the stairs, there's going to be an enemy right there, essentially. It's kind of like the guy that's all the way over there, like in front of the doors to the cathedral. Oh, he's another suicide bomber. Wonder what goes through their head when they know they failed at their only purpose in life, to just blow themselves up and try to kill me. Well, you failed. You didn't kill me. You blew yourself up, but you didn't kill me. You didn't even hurt me. So you're especially a failure in that case. Oh god. I forgot there's like so many of these dudes. I forgot. Jeez. Well, back to the bonfire. Let me remember to kite that dude away. I mean, I've got a bow for a reason. I mean, we're basically an archer for this playthrough. Because, I mean, we've decided we're gonna embrace the dirty this playthrough and just use all the dirty tactics. I mean, yeah, like, when I was originally doing this playthrough, I was trying to get better at the game because I got out of practice since I stopped playing the game as much, because I was actually, you know, I was pretty decent at the game. You know, once you stop playing the game, you start losing your skills, of course. Like with most things, if you stop doing something, you lose your skill. Like a carpenter stops doing his job because like his hands got messed up, he's not going to be as good when he returns, probably, depending on how long the injury lasted. I mean, if it was like a week or two, it's probably not going to matter too much, but you know, if it's like a couple of months, so like you might want to, you know, spend some time practicing his craft, because you know, a couple months will drastically impact it. You don't want to get any worse at your livelihood, of course. That's a terrible idea. Getting worse at your livelihood. That's how you make money. Why would you want to be worse at it? Alright, let's take care of this dude. And as you can see, while those things do have a slight curve, which is completely stupid and annoying, as you can see, if you start to dodge them like a little bit before the last second, it doesn't do anything anymore. But if you wait till the last second, or you start moving like way too early, then it's basically just going to track exactly where you're moving and then just follow you. Wish my crossbow bolts could track enemies, but you know. Just, you know, it's another case of the game having more privilege than you. And then, you know, just go ahead and shoot this dude. Okay, we get it. You've got a big sword. And we get it. You've got some blow darts. Hey, no. No. Steeb. That's what I think of that. It was a bit of a low blow by them to put 3 of these dudes here. But, you know, you pick up skills. Oop. Didn't do the sidestep there, whatever. Will that make him... Okay, what do you know? Since he's got himself a spear, I can basically use the crossbow bolt to bait him. Alright, that's noted for my index. Yeah. I forget about those guys that drop down from the sky. Ah, yeah, and then there's 7,000 souls that are missing. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna run through and ignore these guys now, because I really need to get to that next bonfire, and I can't really waste time continuing to die here. I mean, there's more enemies inside, and I can always get more souls via farming, because the first real farming spot that is actually lucrative in comparison to anything that I can do right now is farther in, and I really need to try to rush to that spot. Especially considering I'm using arrows, which are consumable, whereas my sword's not a consumable and it'll be with me the entire time, and it's practically impossible to break the thing. I mean, yeah, like, as you can see, it's got 35, which is pretty low durability, like, in terms of items. But, like, there is no reason at all whatsoever that you should ever see any single weapon break in this game, unless it's in PvP and some dude is using, like, that acid spell that nobody ever uses. Because it takes, like, a lot of time, and I don't think it actually even hurts you. It just, like, destroys your armor, essentially. Which, I mean, seems pretty good, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Because in actual battle, like, you're not going to really be able to use it. It's one of those things that you can do, but it's not actually practical, so it's essentially pointless. That's basically how that spell is. Which is dumb, but it's true. As long as I can stay over here for a bit. Oh darn, he actually hit me through a wall with that thing. As long as I can hit him a couple more times. Alright, and of course I've drawn the attention of the other one. Nice. It's exactly what you want. It's exactly what you want. Great. Great. Nothing like getting caught in between some dudes. Simply amazing. Simply amazing. The salt is real. That was a totally unfair death. You guys know it. You saw what happened. It's not exactly like I can take care of the enemies there, especially because there's, you know, 3 of those crossbow dudes. I mean, I suppose if I took care of them, that I could probably take care of the last ones, but I mean, what's the point? Actually, you know what? I think the bonfire, if I remember correctly, is really, really close to there. So all I really have to do is make sure that I dodge those guys, and then I'm basically there. In fact, I'm not even going to worry about this guy. Like, yeah, see, look, I've drawn his attention. But I mean, I've got enough stamina and stamina regeneration together to basically just completely ignore the guys as long as I can dodge them. Which is pretty good in my favor. Pretty good. It's looking good. And of course, you know, you've got this casual suicide bomber who's just going to kill himself and give me free souls. It's always welcome. Okay, seriously, quit with your, like, dumb skill that, like, it's stupid, okay? Just stop. Just quit it. Nope, don't care. Hey, dude, don't care about you. Don't care. I don't, okay? Oh my gosh, we're suicide bombers. Oh, I've used the power of the door. Oh my gosh. The power of the door. The door's my savior. The door is your savior, by the way. It's like, for whatever reason, they thought it was a great idea to allow no one to be able to hit you when you go through a door. Isn't that just amazing? And now I know what you're thinking. You should probably heal. It's like, well, if the game gives me a chance to, I will. But, I mean, it's like, it's Dark Souls. They don't give you chances to heal. I guarantee if I healed at any point there, that I would have gotten hit by something. But at least I've got the items and I've got the door open, so that means I can basically just run through here. Balls to the wall. And as long as I don't get hit by too many things, it doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, I could equip armor so that I could survive with a bit more health for every hit. But there's not really much point. Because excuse me, there's not really much point to wearing the armor, because as long as you're wearing anything in the slot, whether it's basically paper or you know, full heavy armor, essentially, like Havel's set or something, then I mean, while there will be some differences in the defense and like at actual attacks that you can survive, the difference is pretty much negligible in comparison to just running around completely naked, which will, I mean, for whatever reason, like I said, it drastically makes a difference, even if you're just wearing like literal sheets of paper for whatever reason. They think apparently it's better to wear a single sheet of paper on your flesh than it is to just go outside completely naked and like in combat. So, well, I mean, I've got news for you from software. If I wear a sheet of paper, I'm basically wearing nothing. Just saying. I mean, that's like saying, like, expecting that I can go outside wearing some of that, like, edible fabric or some junk and expect that, like, I'm gonna survive a knife fight so much better just because I'm wearing edible fabrics or some junk. It's like, no, the edible fabric is edible. I mean, and regular clothes weren't protecting me from that knife fight anyway. Why the heck would I expect edible fabric to protect me from a knife fight? It's not even made for that. Ah, yes, the sludge. This is a trap, by the way. Nope, 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 nope. Yep. Shortcut. It's the first of the shortcuts. By the way, this is no, it's not the one I was thinking of. That's the other one. But here you go. That's where this shortcut leads, basically. Shortcut number 1. Now, we're good, and we can die more if we want to. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to die more, but I mean, essentially, we've got the ability to die. Now we can kill these dudes. Alright. How many... Didn't... okay. Still getting the same amount of souls as I was from the, what are they called? Ah, yes. The giants. Ideally, I would be using a bow, like, for taking down dragons or something, like, to kill these dudes, but, you know. There you go, my mans. Chill, bruh. Chill. Chill. Chill, dude. Chill. It's alright, fam. It's alright. Just spam arrows until he dies. You will get a crap ton of souls, dude. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. It's so worth it. What I think you get like, was it 50,000? It may have been. It may have been, like, but dude, trust me. Always worth it. Every single time, kill this dude. Every time. I'm using the... You might be like, dude, you're wasting so many arrows. I'm using the wooden arrows. They're basically free, pretty much. I mean, they're, what, 30 souls? It's like, I mean, I can get basically 30 souls from literally killing one enemy in the first area. Just gotta be a bit more selective about... By the way, these giants are one-time enemies, so that's why I'm being pretty reckless with this. I can afford to be reckless with it. Yeah. I mean, I can use all my flasks. I've got spares. Dang it, man. Chill. Alright, that's it. I'm using the stance! Spam the arrows! Spam them! The stance. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot, I'm using the longbow again. There we go. Oop, I accidentally used my crossbow. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's practically doing no damage to you, but, I mean, whatever. You know, back to the longbow, forget this junk. I'm just gonna use the crossbow and take some shots off on him right now. Ah, yes. 4,400 souls. I was thinking of like New Game Plus 3 where he gives me like 50,000. It's ridiculous. But I mean, of course, the reason why the New Game Plus, it's like, you know, they give you so many more souls is, of course, because, you know, it's harder. By the way, the exploding bolts, really good. They, you can't buy them, basically, is why they're so good. Ah, yes. These guys that just casually sit there. I know. Stop it. Alright, there we go. I just barely dodged it. Hold on. There's a guy that patrols up there. Hold on. Can I back up enough to actually get him? There we go. Should be able to hit him now if I aim properly. I'm just gonna keep shooting, and eventually one of these should hit him. Nah, forget it. Now we could go this way. Be much safer. Because as you can see, hold on a second, there's a guy. Where is... Ah, yes, he doesn't come out until later. But trust me. He is... Oof. Ah, yes, the guys that were placed there to do nothing but be annoying. Hey, stop it. Dang it. Keep on top of your stamina, guys. Otherwise, you will end up taking absurd amounts of damage for dumb reasons like I just did. Excuse me. I mean, I should really go back to the bonfire. You see this item? Trap. These guys are weak to fire, by the way. I was about to say I don't have any ways to put fire on them, but then I realized, oh yeah, fire bombs. Could literally have just done that. Drink up another flask of Blue Estus. Well, I shouldn't say another because that's the first one of those that I've actually drinking. Nope. Oh god, no, don't do that. Why are you hitting me? That's dumb. Now I've got way more room to shoot you, dude. Mistakes were made by you! Nope, mistakes were made by me because I challenged him. Joke's on him, though. Well, you know, I can respawn infinite amounts of times. Should have just used the bow, because then I would have been doing more damage. Yeah, cool story, bro. No one said anything about me doing DLC yet, so, you know. Well, actually, I suppose that's probably because the recording hasn't even gotten to this point yet. Like, you guys should be on part, like, 6 today? This is, like, part probably 10 or 11. So, yeah. Actually, no, this isn't even part 10 or 11. This might be like part 15. Depending on how I cut them. Because I usually record in a segment like an hour or two, basically. And the episode, I might just use the entire recording session like minorly edited. Or I will cut it in half somewhere at some point that I think will do. I did that, for instance, part 3 and part 4 I did that with. I just cut it at some point. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Firebomb. There we go. Takes care of him. Excuse me. By the way, there is another giant in here. He's over there. so you can also kill him. He'll give you the same amount of souls, of course. Speaking of things in here, there is also another mimic. Although, this mimic, you will not have the saving grace of being able to get a dragon sicked on him. Unfortunate, yes. If only all of our problems could be solved by sicking a dragon on them. Be pretty legit. But of course, as we know, no commoner would be able to get a dragon sicked on their problems. It would strictly be for the noblemen, because, you know, that's what happens with every single good thing. You know, only the noblemen get to have dragons. All of us plebeians get to, you know, just dream of having our own dragon, but, you know. Okay, you guys better stop with your stupid quick... Stop it. Just stop. Okay? Just stop. It's time to stop. That attack is okay because I can basically just kill you super easily because you serve your own butt up on a silver platter when you do that move. Quit it with your blow darts. No one likes that stuff. Alright, throw a firebomb on him. Just throw a bunch of knives now for no reason, because they'll do like no damage. But I mean, they're super cheap and I can basically just buy as many of them as I want, so what's the point in not wasting them? Now, like I said, there's another mimic. He's like over there, basically. I've said basically way too many times in such a short amount of time. Let me just not say basically again for a bit of time. I mean, I can't... Well, darn, we just... Yeah, I don't even feel... Oh God! I forgot he could do that! Why would you follow me? Why? Nope, 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 nope. I don't think he'll follow me this far. We're good. Probably. I hope we are. I seriously forgot he could do that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He still followed. I'm going to use the stronger arrows, the stronger bolts, because this is a big problem and it needs to be gone. I pressed the dodge button, seriously. Like, I mean, I'm not, you excuse me, jeez. Yeah, vocal cords don't want to work properly today. I don't know if you guys heard me press the button, because I'm pretty sure I basically have to be... Well, I basically have to bring the controller up to the microphone so that you can hear me pressing the button. I don't know. Can you hear it down here? But, I mean, I swear, I pressed the button to dodge when he was about to hit me. Like, I saw that hit coming, like, a mile away. And I pressed the button to dodge, and the game just like, nah man, you didn't dodge. You didn't do nothing. You sat there and took it like a wuss. I pressed the button, dude. Don't even lie to me like that. Did I have, maybe I just had no stamina, because I forget that the crossbow takes up stamina. That's probably what it was. I shot away all my stamina, didn't I? Wow, what do you know? Suicide bombers get a redemption run if they drop far enough. If only that was the case in real life as well. Nope. They don't. Not IRL, at least. Well, I mean, then again, I suppose you wouldn't really want them to get a redemption run IRL. Because, I mean, it's not like they're just gonna, you know, casually not explode like they're supposed to and then be like, oh, you know what, maybe I made terrible life decisions and I should, I don't know, turn around or something. It's like, no, it's not how it works. Changing the way someone thinks takes time. And interestingly enough, it doesn't necessarily take effort from other people to do so. Nope. Grab the item. Oh, it was just an ember. Wow. Will I die from this drop? I won't. Seriously, what the heck? Like, why does he land on my head every single time? Like, I was pretty far away. No, just stop, dude. Chill. 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 Jeez. Let me switch to the bow, because this is... Dude, stop. This has to stop, dude. You have a problem. You have a problem. Okay, no, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. You know, you tell a guy he needs medical help from like a physician or no, a psychologist or some junk, and then you know what they do? They just completely ignore you and try to kill you like you're some psycho or some junk, when it's clearly them that's the psycho. I mean, you know, this guy needs to get some help. But I mean, you saw what he did. Like he's killed us like what, like 3 times now. It's like, this dude. It's like, someone get him some help. I mean, he's lucky that we're immortal. And that, you know, we can keep resurrecting as many times as possible. There we go. I'm out of the area with the maggots, essentially. So I'm just going to switch back to having a dagger in the second part. And these ones are better, statistic-wise, than the sharp dagger, which is the first one I started out with. Whatever, I got the item up top, so I don't really care anymore about going over there. I'm just going to grab my items and, you know, pretend like that guy doesn't matter. I mean, I might come back later on and, you know, just kill him purely for revenge. You know, like, that guy, you know, he's never gonna seek the medical help that he needs to just stop being a psychopathic killer, so, you know, just murder him. Clearly. I mean, that's the way the world works, isn't it? And, by the way, don't open this, it's a mimic. They tried to trick you by hiding the chain underneath the rug somewhat, but as you can see, it's, like, it comes out this way. So it's a straight chain. So what you want to do is, you want to casually just, you know, not do anything about it. You can use one of these, and he will, you know, he'll be able to get the item outside of the chest. Let me try something. None of these items I can't use any of these items to make poison. There we go. Let me see if I can. Okay, nope. It counts as a damage source, so it's time for a fight. Alright, come on, mate. By the way, there's 2 types of mimics. This is one of them. The other type of mimic, like, crab walks, essentially. And by the way, one of his attacks is a grab. And, see that one right there. Like, when he does the grab, he will try to, you know, try to eat you. Just like when you just open the chest casually, they try to eat you. Now, mimic attacks, most of them are very predictable. and you can pretty much dodge them easily, if, you know, as long as you know what you're doing. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, because we are, you know, we don't challenge people, you know, in the right ways. We do them dirty, because we don't have the skills to fight them regularly. I mean, yeah, I mean, I could fight him regularly, but he's way stronger than me, so you know what we're going to do is, like, we're either going to fight him dirty or not fight him at all. Ideally. Oh no. He's seen us. He's seen us. He's going for a holy crusade and he's trying to cleanse us. The bad thing about him is when he hits anything, he leaves those little runes on them, and they're explosive. Which is not good for you. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure that you want your butt entirely intact. And explosions seem to be pretty terrible at having that happen. Alright, so what we're gonna... I hate the stupid shield bash. It's not immersive. There we go, we were able to get behind him. Dang it. Just chill. Just chill. Okay, dude? Chill. No. 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 Miracles are not for you. Dude. Dude. Stop it. Just stop. Just stop. Okay, dude? Chill. And of course, it's a regeneration miracle. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. We busted through your shield. Okay, so we didn't really do him dirty. We actually fought him properly, kind of, because, you know, he didn't let us do him dirty. He was on to us. He heard from all his friends that we did them dirty and murdered them, and they're like, "Hey, yo, my mans, we're here from the afterlife, and we're here to tell you that this dude is gonna come around. You know, this casual archer, he's gonna come around, he's gonna try to do you dirty, and just don't fall into his schemes. He gonna don't let him do you dirty, because when he does you dirty, you're gonna be dead, like us." It's a trap, by the way. Look at that ugly thing. Now you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do him dirty! Because why the heck would we fight him properly? He's weak to fire, by the way. What do we got? Fire bombs. And by the way, he gives us... Dang it. Why you do this? Why you do this? Why you dodge? Stop it! Let us do you dirty. And like it. Wait, I mean... Is it weird? Is it us that's supposed to like this, or is it him that's supposed to? I mean, I suppose both of us are supposed to like it by the context that I'm saying it. I mean, clearly I'm enjoying it because I'm casually getting to murder him for, you know, basically no expended effort. And let's see, is that the one we actually? Nope, it's not the one we want. The one we want is the one with the red jewel. Okay, seriously? Dude, chill. You know, I was inviting you down to come and kill me, but, you know, apparently you didn't want to do that. I mean, normally you don't want people to kill you, but, you know, it's the rare circumstance where, you know, actually kind of did want that. Weird, huh? Hey, dude. Nah. Nah. Okay. Stop using your dumb blow darts, okay? Just stop. As long as we don't get clipped by one of his attacks as we're finishing the door opening animation, should be good. There we go. Nice. And opening another door. Don't really know why you really need two oversized doors right next to each other, but you know. Ah, yes, another item. Probably not a dex weapon because barely anything in the game is a dex weapon. Yeah, I mean, it's not strictly a dex weapon. I mean, it's partially, it's, you know, somewhat a dex weapon. But it's not like what it scales. Excuse me. It's not what it scales off of most. And I think I just realized I missed a door up there. Maybe. I think there's a door up there to open. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a door. Maybe not. Ah, darn it. Need to go back and get that. And you can't even run into sludge. So annoying. That's why we can't have, this is why we can't have nice things, because people just chill and, you know, they leave their sludge everywhere, you know? It's like, geez, people clean up after your messes. Get rid of your sludge. So what's that? Why are you gonna leave it here like this? This is gross. I mean, didn't these people's moms ever teach them how to clean up, or to, you know, to clean up after themselves? Like, jeez, what did they do to get that stuff there? I mean, better question is, what even is that stuff actually? Okay. Just gonna... Here's the area I was actually thinking of. Look at that. It's the maggot dude. Recognize the place? What does this say? Eh. Guess what? Back to the church. And this right here is gonna take us to what we want. This right here is gonna give us everything we ever wanted. Well, I mean, it's not gonna give us everything we ever wanted, but it's gonna give us a new crossbow, which we probably won't be able to use yet. But one day we'll be able to use it. And on that day, it will be glorious. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I didn't miss any items in there. I don't think I did, but you know, you don't want to miss items. Alright, good. Didn't miss any. So now I'm going to go up this ladder. And, well, actually, I already said what we're going to find. We're going to find that R-Blast, or however it was actually pronounced, you know, the next crossbow, basically. I mean, there was another crossbow that we could have gotten earlier called the Knight's Crossbow. It was basically an item. Oh, the Deep Ring, that's nice. That's another ring that allows us to get an extra spell slot. There is actually 3 rings in the game that allow you to get extra spell